A few moments later.
Hi guys, I am again back with another new video. So today is my video is about to be what foreigners think about Indians in India. So let's begin. So I'm making vlog after so long time, but nowadays I'm using I'm doing short videos as well as I am coming to the live. So don't forget to join me on my live, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Manali Banerjee and I am from Kolkata, India. So let's begin with the video. So what do foreigners think about India, about us? So there are lots of foreigners who visit India from many countries, whether it's from USA, Europe, Russia, or for many other countries Spain or Philippines and all. So when they visit India, what do they think about Indians in India? So today is the topic I am going to tell you guys about this. So foreigners hold a mixture of perceptions about us in Indian people in India, with many finding its facilities and vibrant, while in other aspects like poverty, crowds, and other infrastructure challenging. So what happened in foreign is we foreigners don't like crowds. Foreigners don't like being into pollution. Foreigners don't like to be in what to say that in a bad area where there is a full of pollution and smelly. So here what it's saying, like foreigners who mix of perceptions about us in India with Indian people, with many finding its facilities and vibrant, while in other aspects like poverty, crowds, and other infrastructure challenging. Generally, Indian seen as a quite rich country with its rich cultures and ancient histories and diverse landscapes, and that attracts more to foreigners, and that's the reason why foreigners love to come to India. Foreigners are not bad. Foreigners are very friendly with us in India, because I have seen and I have experiences with the foreigners that I have worked last year from 2023 to 2024. I have worked in a hotel. As you guys know, if you guys follow my YouTube channel, you will get to know that I am a hotel management student. I am a hotelier. I have done my internship from Fairfield Marriott, Kolkata. So there I have to deal a lot with foreigners. They are very friendly. They share their experiences. They also like our country, and they also invite us to be on their country, and they also give their chocolates. They are so polite and gentle with us. So yeah, so that's what. So here it's like it's attracting many tourists, foreigner tourists, with also cultural differences and logistical challenges. So we have cultural difference. Foreigners have cultural difference. We have our cultural difference. Their cultural difference is very. They have like the cultures, like they get married as a teenager. They start living with their partners in a live-in relationship with the same house. They get married. They have children at such young ages. So these are their cultures. So we cannot blame them, but these are their cultures. They used to do that. So we can't blame them. And in India, what happens in India, we still live with our parents when we are about to get married, and then we have to go to spouse's house. But before that, we stay with our parents. But they don't do that. They stay alone after 18 years old. They start living alone. They don't live with their parents. So yeah, now it comes to the positive vibes. What foreigners thinks about India and about Indian people. So, rich cultures and history. Indian ancient history, diverse traditions, and vibrant cultures are a major draws for foreigners. Like I just said, our cultures, our rich cultures, and our Indian history, and what happened in ancient history, diverse traditions, what traditions we have in India, and vibrant cultures. So, this what draws to a lot of foreigners, maximum a lot of foreigners. Now it comes to the warm hospitality in India. Now, what is a warm hospitality in India? For foreigners. So the warm hospitality in India for foreigners is many foreigners report positive experiences while they explore so many places in India, such as in Kolkata or Delhi, like Taj Mahal. In Kolkata, they visit to Victoria Memorial, National Library, and so many other places like Park Street and all. But there are also many foreigners who never visited Kolkata, or they visited India but not in Kolkata, in other states or city. So yeah, so here what it's saying that they also give us a positive views about Indians, like rich culture and history, Indian ancient history, diverse traditions, and vibrant cultures, and that draws a major draws to foreigners. Okay, now what happens in warm hospitality? In warm hospitality, many foreigners report positive experiences with Indian hospitality, like they also thinks that we Indians are also very friendly like them. Like when I have met foreigners, when I have talked to them, I get to know them how they actually are. They are really, really very friendly guys. If you don't meet them and if you don't talk to them, you will never know how friendly and how polite behavior they have. They are not like Indians. Some have attitudes, but most of them don't have attitudes. But whoever I have met till now, I have met a lot of foreigners from Germany, Switzerland, USA, from Europe, Hungary, and then so many other more countries like Indonesia, and then Malaysia, then Korea, Japan, China, and many more other countries. So they're very friendly to us, and they also expect the same from themselves. Like they also expect us to be much friendly like they have. Philippines also. So yeah, so here the positive, they also think that the positive experiences they should also share with us, and in with Indian hospitality and friendliness of people like us, they also think that yeah, we are also friendly like them. We talk to each and everyone of them, we help them, we basically help them. And if you also go to foreign countries, if you are new on that foreign country, you will also, if you find a help from them, they will absolutely help you. They are not like that they won't help you. They will give you a attitude and they will say that I can't help you, but they are not like that. They will help you, and they also expect the same from Indians. For particular rural areas, they also need eco-friendly, with us, and they also expect us to be friendly so that they could, whenever they come to India and they don't know this, it might happen because they are new in our country, so we might help her. We should help them. Okay, we should help foreigners if they need help, because I also help many foreigners when I used to work in a hotel. Now it comes to delicious food about India. You guys know that in India, if it comes to the fast food, then there are lots of fast food, but in each and every one of them have a spicy food in India, in the fast food areas. So there are lots of spicy, and they usually don't like too much spicy food, but in India they come and they feel their experiences with Indian people, Indian food, Indian diversity, Indian cultures. So they need to cope up with them, and they also try spicy food, but they usually like it. But you know what foreigners mostly eat? in their country. They usually like to eat boiling foods. Plus, I'm not saying that they don't eat fast food. They obviously eat fast food, but they do not eat too much spicy food like us. So yeah, so in delicious food, like they also like Indian cuisines, and it just highlights to them as its diverse flavors and religious like specialities like South Indian food, North Indian food, and many more. It just depends. Now it comes to like challenges and negative perceptions. So what are the challenges and negative perceptions they have about India with Indian people? Now let's come with the infrastructure. Some foreigners find infrastructure in India like transportation and sanitation to be lacking in comparison to their home countries. Like what happens I'm telling you guys, what happens in other country is that they all have a car and they all know driving. So they learn to drive at so early ages, and they have their own cars, and they don't expect or depend on anybody to drive or to be late. But in India, what happens in India, it's not like them. In India, if they comes, then they have to face a lot of difficulties, because in India we have drivers, and very rare you will get to see drivers, and very rare you will get to see people who learn driving and they drive. So here when they come, they face a lot of difficulties about booking Uber, because it also may delay time when they want to visit some other places. When they are on time, they always be on time. Foreigners always be on time, and that's what we know. So for them in India, this gets very difficult for them, because they have to book Uber, they have to wait, they waste their time waiting for them. And like I have seen in where I have worked in the hotel, I have seen like many foreigners have faced lots of problems, like booking Uber, and it is taking lots of time when they are about to be on time. So yeah, time management is there. So this what they just dislike, because in abroad what happens, in abroad you have to do everything by yourself. You can't what to say that depend, you can't depend on each other. Like you can't depend on this person, you have to do your work by yourself. So this what I usually like in foreign countries. So yeah, here what it's saying, like some foreigners also, like not some, many foreigners are there who find infrastructure in India like transportation, sanitations, and to be lacking in comparison to their home countries. So these are the difficulties they face when they come to India. So these are, in India, I am not blaming India, but I want this to be like more developed in India, because it will be good for Indians as well as it's going to be good for foreigners. So it needs to be get more and more developed with time management, diversity, with pollution. We have lots of pollution in India. I'm coming to this. Okay, now we have chaos and crowds. So like I just said, foreigners don't like chaos and crowds, because they don't want to be in trouble with somebody else, or they don't like being in trouble and get in trouble by someone. So they don't like chaos and crowds. So wherever they have chaos and crowds, they just step out and be in other side. They just don't be on the chaos and crowds. So here we're saying that India's large populations and busy cities can be overwhelming for those who are used in such density and activity. So there are lots of foreigners I know who don't like chaos and crowds, but in India, when they come to visit India and there are lots of crowds, like we only make crowds and chaos everywhere. So here what we have a busy cities that can be overwhelming for those who not use such high density and activity. Like if foreigners come to India and they suppose they visit to Taj Mahal, for example. They visit to Taj Mahal. There is also crowd and chaos everywhere. There is no one. There is not even somebody that I can tell them that yeah, they need to tell them to make a way that foreigners don't feel crowd and chaos because they came to visit their country, because they came to visit our country to visit ancient places. So this what the things that I want to say is that we need to develop, Indian people needs to develop all these things for foreigners, because foreigners don't like it. They not even say to us Indians, but they can feel it, like Indian people are like this, like that. We just came to visit here, we just want to take pictures of the ancient period history places in Kolkata, Delhi, or so many other places. So they just don't like chaos and crowds. They want places where there would be no crowd, no chaos. They will just visit, take pictures, and then come back. So we need to develop, we Indians need to develop these things. It will be good for us as well as it will be good for foreigners who visit India, so that the population of foreigners and other tourists can be better when these all things is going to be good. We need to maintain all this. We Indians don't maintain this. We have like so many problems and all, so we need to maintain all this, and we need to see that they feel safe in India, because they are safe in their country, because their country is not like India. Their country is totally different. Their cultures, their caste, their population, their diversity, everything is different. But they also love Indians, they also love Indian people, they also love India. So they just want to spend some time in India, but not with chaos and crowds and so much pollution all over. So we need to maintain all these things just for tourists and foreigners and us Indians, because we also don't like this things to happen every year when they visit us and visit the places in India. So yeah, now it comes to sensory overload. What do you mean by sensory overload? It's a constant barrage of sights, sounds and smells that can be tiring for foreigners. Like we have so many like the constant barrage of sight sounds. We have like so many sounds that coming, like we have each and every festivals like Navaratri, then we have like Sawan. In our country, we are saying the festivals that we have, like we have Raksha Bandhan, Bhai Dooj. There are a loud sounds that comes from a barrage of sight sounds, where in the in the road there will be a barrage, and where there will be sound so loud, and also smells tiring for foreigners. And if you throw something on the road which is like a wasted, if you throw a wastage on the road, not throwing wastage on the garbage, then what do you guys think? It will smell or not? It will of course smell. So that's what foreigners don't like. They don't like high volume sounds. They don't like smells of wasted garbage. It's been kept there for so long, but there is no one to throw it in the garbage. So we need to maintain all this, because foreigners usually don't like it, and they have seen this in so many places in India. What they will think about us, that they be so dirty and all. So this is a fact. We need to take care of all these things, whatever I have spoken till now. So we need to see that foreigners feel safe in India. They don't feel ashamed of us, and not they don't for them we should not cite large volume sounds for them, and wasted garbage thrown here and there from so long, and it's not been taken by somebody and throwing it in the garbage so that it smells. So what we can do is, foreigners don't like all these things, so we need to take care of all this. Now it comes to a language barrier. What do you mean by language barrier? We Indians have so many languages to speak. Bengali, Hindi, English we don't speak here, very rare. We have Marathi, Tamilian, Karnal, Punjabi, and so many other languages. So what happens for foreigners when they visit India? They know that we know we know English, but most of us we don't know English in India. So what they do is, like, when they speak English and when we don't understand English, that is the main point for them. Like, they try to tell us something in English, we don't understand because we don't know English. So that is also one more point for them, that Indians don't know English, but they also knows that we have so many languages, and they might also be knowing that in India there is less people who spoke English, not more than that. So we need to also take care of this, our languages. So we need to speak English language for foreigners, and it will also be good for us to get a job for the future, because English is everywhere, in India and in foreign countries. You will get to speak in English, because it's very compulsory for each and every one of you to speak English, Hindi. If you don't know Bengali, that doesn't matter, but you need to know English and Hindi language. These two languages you need to know for yourself and for others, and it will also be good for foreigners to feel like Indians are not illiterate. Indians know English. So whenever they speak anything in English, you need to understand what they are saying, and you need to react as soon as possible. Like, if they say that where is the places I want to visit, what is the good places I want to visit, there I can visit in India. So what will you say in return? This is the place. Like, for example, they are coming to Kolkata and they are asking you what are the nice places to visit, historical places to visit in India. So what will you say? For example, I'm saying that Victoria Memorial is a historic place, you can visit there, so please go check it out. And they will be searching on the map, and they will be book Uber, and then they will go. So like that they're very friendly. They just need to be our friends, and they also just need us to be friends with us, and they also need us to be friendly like them. And the things that I have been spoken before, that we need to keep in mind, and we need to act accordingly, because these are the things that we need to develop more in India. So in language barrier, while English is widely spoken to the foreigners, tourist areas communication can be a challenge in some regions, like I just said. So we need to keep in mind English and Hindi, we need to learn more, because English and Hindi is the language used everywhere except West Bengal. If you don't want to learn Bengali, you don't have to, but English and Hindi is the main thing you need to learn. It will be good for you, and as well as the foreigners who visit India, so that you can help them and they feel safe, and they feel like wanting to come to India more and more for their vacations, or for some other reasons. So now we have a commercializations of culture. What do you mean by commercializations of culture? Some feels that certain cultural practices are being exploited for tourism in a way that is disrespectful. Like I just said, like we have so many festivals here. The way the people used to do the constant barrage of sight sounds, like they use a lot of large volume, and they just do all that things, and the pollution that they throw here and there, and it smells very bad due to the wastage of so many days, but there is no one to pick it and throw it in the garbage. So we need to maintain all this. And in some certain like culture practices, we need to maintain all these things, because foreigners usually don't belong from that background. They have different backgrounds, and they don't want us to be like in a very bad condition, because foreigners love Indians, and they also love to visit India. And now you guys have been a question, like you guys have been questioning among yourselves, or you guys might be commenting me that how do you know that foreigners like Indians and they want to visit India? Because I have met many foreigners where I have worked before in a hotel, so they have told me they love us, they love to visit India. So we need to do for them something that so that they feel safe here, and they feel like coming to India for vacation and for so many other reasons. So here what I have been said, like we need to develop more in India about it. We should not throw pollution here and there. We should not spread wasted smells from so many days. We need to, whenever you will see that something is thrown there and it smells, you need to immediately take it and throw it in the garbage. We need to not do a constant barrage of side sounds, like a large volume in the roadside. We should not do, because this is a thing that foreigners don't like it, because in their cultures, in their countries, it not happens. So it only get to see, you guys will get to see it in India. So we need to maintain all these things. So yeah, so India still needs to be developed fully. It has been halfway developed, and we need to take care of it, because lots of tourists, if it keep going like this, then the tourists will not feel safe to come to India, and they will be telling that India is very bad, I will not visit India again. Like, they will not say it, but their feelings will tell them. So yeah, the last but not the least is trash and pollution. Like I just said earlier. So what do you mean by trash and pollution? The presence of litter and pollution can be significant concern for foreigners. Like I just said, don't throw garbage here and there. If it smells too bad, pick it up and throw it in the trash can. You don't have to throw it on the road, because it will smell bad. If it's like way too old wastage, or it's like recent wastage, we don't feel good, and so foreigners will not as well. So these are the things that we need to maintain in India. We need to follow this diversity for foreigners and for us as well, because foreigners loves Indians and they want to visit India, and so for them we can do this help. So I just want to say that India still needs to be developed. So yeah, it will be also be good and helpful for us as well as foreigners, because foreigners loves to visit. Each and every year you will get to see foreigners coming to India, whether it's Kolkata, Delhi, Bangalore, or so many other countries. Many foreigners also get married to Indian people. Indian boys, Indian girls getting married to foreigners. So yeah, because foreigners loves us, and they also want that India should get developed with these things. They just don't tell it to us, but they just feel it, and we just need to fulfill their wishes, that yeah, we need to do all these things. India needs to be developed. We should not throw the things here and there. We should not do a large volume for them on the roadside. So these are the things that we need to maintain, and no chaos and no crowds, because like I just said earlier that they don't like crowds and chaos, because they are not like that. Like, they are completely from different backgrounds. Their culture is different, their caste is different, they're from different backgrounds, they're not like Indians. But I would just love to tell something about here is that we need to develop India for them and for us as well. It will be helpful for them and us. So yeah, that was all about today. So this what in foreigners thinks about Indians in India. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye guys. Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. I am again back with another new video.